Welcome to the podcast, guys.
Hey.
We're back on the Wise Monkeys podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Today featuring Scrap Jones and Sammy Swinton, sorry. Yeah, sorry, man. That's just what I call you for short, innit? You know, like literally, I think everybody does as well. Like, you know Sammy Swinton, innit?
Yeah.
But it was a great episode, last one.
It was.
We've had some good feedback straight away. And I'm hoping that we can continue the trend, make sure that we stay consistent. I think this is the first time that we've seen Scrap Jones on the podcast, but he's a regular feature on the channel anyway. He's all over the place, man. You see him.
Yeah, you got me out my comfort zone and that.
Shut up,
It's
man.
right.
You love
you
it,
did that
man.
to me last week, so
You-
it's absolutely
Got me
fine.
chatting instead of rapping.
You love it, man. Aye, so, yeah. Couple things I want to talk about, yeah. Scrap Jones, you got your pendant back, bro.
Oh, we're going into that one.
Yeah. You don't know. All right, come on, tell the story now.
anything.
Yeah, tell the story. Story
I
time.
don't want to go into it, man.
You're not actually good at telling the story, bro.
I am good at telling the story, but it's like, how far do I want to start into the story?
Can't you
Well,
just
just-
summarise it?
Summarize it out, cool. So, my chain got robbed at Wireless by a group of boys.
2 chains. Yeah.
No, one chain.
You got one back.
They
Chains?
popped 2 of my chain, but one got robbed. I got the other one back. I was a shortage of man, so you get me, I fell back and got a few pictures and things to get the robber. Posted up the pictures. Now, ideally, I wanted to just send it round to the man then to see who knew where I've gone or what.
Speak up a little bit for me, man.
Well, you can't hear me. Just
I can hear you. It's on.
yeah, so and then basically my guy told me use social media, innit? Social media is like a powerful tool, blah blah blah.
Who's your guy?
You behind the camera.
Bow!
Yeah, so what I did, I made a little TikTok and I put out the pictures that I've got, put up my chain. Obviously it was my daughter's passed away, so I had a cast of her hand made into a gold fist.
Okay.
So it's a sentimental, forget the money thing, it's the value of what it is to me. Slapped it on TikTok. Within like 4 hours, had like 30,000 views. 6 hours, 50,000 views. Going on, within 24 hours, I had over 150,000 views on TikTok. Loads of comments, loads of messages. And it was a process, but like, so that was Sunday. I got robbed the whole of Monday. I was basically working on the net to get my shit back.
Yeah.
Spoke to a few people that came across the video, wasn't happy with what it was, like the situation, and because of it was my daughter's hand. So long story short, one of his boys contacted me and said he's going to get me it back. He got it back, had to go and meet him. I didn't go and meet him, one of my people, when I met him, collected the hand. And obviously he was like, straight, obviously it's your daughter's hand, I see she passed away, it's a disrespect, so I'm going to make sure you get this back. And yeah, within 48 hours I got my shit back. Well, my chain, my pendant, I didn't get my chain back, but I got the most important part back.
Yeah.
For the power of social media, so big up you guys.
Big up TikTok,
Wow.
man.
Big up TikTok.
And Insta. It was on Insta as well.
It was everywhere. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie to you, I'm getting messages, like people didn't even know it was me. They're like, oh, that was you, I saw that here, I saw that there. I was like, yeah.
150,000 views in
To be
24
honest,
hours.
until I took it down, because the
And
deal
he got
was...
his gold
And you
back.
got it back.
The deal was, once I get it back, I told them I'll take it offline. So by the time I got it back, it was on 170,000 views.
Well, then you took it
And then I
down.
just took it down because obviously I
You
got
got
it
it
back, yeah. So yeah, fuck Wireless, bro. You little scatty youths, bro. Go stay at home, bro. Go to church on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Ruining everyone's fun. But yeah, got
Yeah.
it back.
That was
Yeah.
good. And well done for that, bro. Honestly, that social media thing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
amazing,
it's
bro.
crazy.
Seeing these London streets, people ain't giving shit back. Yeah. It would have been
Absolutely
very
not.
easy for my man to just lock off his phone and whoever's ringing him to say, no, you can't reach me. In a week's time, they would have forgot about that. You understand? Because it's not personal to them.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, big up the brother that got it back.
Yeah.
He had a heart and he felt it. You get me? He told me straight, I got kids. Your daughter's passed away. I'm getting that back for you. You know what I mean? But there's certain niggas out here that don't give a fuck.
Mm.
So, You're
No,
right,
man. That's crazy, bro. You got it back.
That's good.
Anything's possible out there, boy. Trust
For
me.
real.
It actually worked, and quickly as well. But so people, if you might want to use that tool one day. No snitching though. No snitching, but
Yeah, fuck everyone that said, "He's a TikTok snitching." Fuck you, bruv.
Is that what kind of comments
Yeah,
you got?
people tell me putting it on TikTok moving like a snitch. You're using the internet to get it back. Why didn't you do nothing there and then? It's like,
did the police get it back for you, fam?
no. And if I wait to the police, I would still be waiting for my shit back. I probably would never
You
get
won't
it
see
back.
that again.
Do you know what I mean?
You won't see that again.
So there ain't no snitching thing. So
Nobody got in trouble. You got your things back. Obviously, you took a small L and you had to go through the thing. But it's a miracle that the things come back and it makes it all. It's a crazy journey, isn't it? Like,
crazy.
yeah, man. And it brings the sentiment to your pendant even more now,
100%.
bro. It went all the way to Lewisham and come back.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying, don't lose that, bro.
No, it's tucked
Don't lose that again.
That's tucked away, man.
Yeah, man. That's a sick story, though.
Don't wear your chains and wireless.
That's it as well. Don't do that shit.
Hey, what 1-2 update on the Mike GLC story? What's going on with all of that? Mike GLC and Link Up.
So,
Is he raising up the army to go to the Link Up gates?
He's got people talking about him. He's got people understanding what he's saying and agreeing with what he's saying. And from that, we've had support from him.
Yeah.
Big up Mike.
Big up Mike, man, and thanks for reposting the
podcast.
Yeah, thanks for reposting the podcast, man. Honestly, it means a lot.
It does.
From someone like Mike GLC.
Mike GLC, you know. Big man Mike. But yeah, I mean, we've still got to run through his actual podcast with Young Spray.
Yeah, I haven't finished watching it.
Yeah, neither have I.
But by the time this comes out, I would have watched it. But we'll talk about that at a later date.
Yeah. I don't think anything else has been put out there from Link Up.
Yeah. But you know what? After I put the clip out, yeah, where you know there was a bit where you asked about Benny and had the little shots of Benny. I've sent it to Benny. What
did Benny say?
Benny Banks has rang me back, yeah, and he's told me basically the whole story of him and Rashid from when they met till now.
What, from their first ever meeting?
Yeah, he's told me their whole relationship within like 30 minutes or something like that. He's told me that as much as he could. Yeah, and I don't want to get into every little thing about what Rashid's saying and stuff like that. But one thing I'm gonna say, and I know don't think anybody listening, don't think that this is like Benny sending a message or something like that. This is from me. My man was backing Rashid, even though I'm showing him Rashid being disrespectful. I see it as cheeky, the way that they were referring to him, yeah.
Very.
And Benny weren't taking it to heart. He weren't taking it to heart. He said that he knows Rashid very well, and that they was basically boys for 12 years. They used to roll together all over with this music thing in different countries, up and down the country.
Okay.
And they've been doing business with each other for a long time. Now they don't. Yeah. But I didn't like the way that Rashid tried to minimalise the whole paying the money and changing his number. He said, yeah, my number's got changed, like, you know, life happens, and he didn't mention the figure. It was actually like 5 figures, or 4 figures, sorry. Yeah, it was a 4-figure thing, yeah.
That he took and then went missing.
Yeah, and he went missing for a whole year.
Yeah.
Before Benny bumped into him again, promised to pay back the money, went missing for a whole nother year. Honestly, if somebody owed me...
2 years?
Yeah, 2 years. And then when he did actually catch up with him, because he put it out on social media and got his whole fan base to Link Up TV saying run Benny back his money and stuff like that.
I remember it very clearly.
I reposted it because Benny's my boy. I'll back him, innit?
I reposted it on my Gramlight page.
Did you?
I think I did, yeah.
Okay.
Or I commented or something. I remember something going on there because that was the first thing that I'd seen about
someone getting onto
someone
Link
getting
Up.
onto Link Up, yeah.
No, but I'd heard 1-2 little things of like, see, Link Up, they're not the most professional of the platforms. They're a bit.
But they paid the money back.
He paid it back in installments.
I'm not sure if I said that.
Yeah, you're good, bro. He paid it back in installments. He paid it back £500 a month.
Link Up had a
Yeah.
payment plan.
And Benny didn't tell me to say it in it, but what? I could say it.
They had a payment plan to pay back.
Yeah, because
Benny and
he didn't have the money. He didn't have money to give him. Yeah, he took the money just before Christmas, so he probably spent the money on his Christmas. Dipped out for a couple of years, basically just avoided, man, and then paid it back in installments at £500 a month. I think he stopped paying it. I think he stopped paying it off a couple months ago. Yeah.
Link Up TV had a payment plan with
no
Benny
words
Banks.
for this.
Isn't it?
It all sounds a bit mad.
These times, I swear, like, don't they charge people to upload videos? Like,
100%.
every day. Yeah. Every day.
Wow.
But that's as much as I know so far. I'm still
still
waiting for this story to end, because at the end of the Winners Talking podcast, Rashid did say he's waiting. He knows he knows that Mike's going to try and raise an army to bring to him, an army of lawsuits, and going to try and finish off Link Up TV. But I've also heard somebody else say that, and I like Mike. I'm just being non-biased right now. This is just an opinion. It wasn't my opinion, but I heard somebody else say that Mike is reaching by doing all of this. Yeah. Obviously, he is right in what he's saying, but his motives for it, is it for the money, and like, how much money is it really? You know what I'm saying? How much money is it really? Like 20 bags of, I don't know, 20, 30, I don't know how much they're going to get for 1 million views here and 500,000 views there and 2 million views there or something like that. Over the years, I don't know how much the money is. And where he's saying to Link Up, yeah, boom, send me the videos, and they're taking the videos down off Link Up so he can upload them on his own channel. He's deleting his history. I'm saying all them views and comments and stuff like that. He's deleting
gone. He's not going to have that.
He's deleting his legacy. Now, there's still a lot of people that look at YouTube videos as solitary. They don't see the channel that it's on. They see it as Mike GLC's video, regardless that it's on Link Up TV.
Okay.
Yeah. So when he's getting rid of all the likes and comments, he's doing it to those people as well who aren't thinking about
anything to do with
Link Up. He's doing it. I think he's doing it to himself. Obviously, he's got his reasons. He might not care, innit? He might say, "Fuck." I've read all the comments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Can you pass me the plate?
Yeah, I don't know much about this situation. That's why I ain't saying nothing. I ain't
What?
watched it. The Matt Joseph Rashid. I ain't watched nothing.
You ain't watched none of them.
Nothing.
Don't worry, man. We'll update you. Or
No,
you
I'm
know what to
saying,
do.
that's why I'm being quiet.
The best thing for you to do is watch the last episode of Wise Monkeys podcast to get up to date.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I know.
and then-
I watched like 20 minutes of it, to be fair.
Yeah. What, of the Wise Monkeys thing?
Yeah, but I don't think you didn't start talking about that.
That's what the whole topic was.
Yeah, but maybe we started off talking
kind
about.
of went off track of
Yeah, I
it.
don't think you started with it.
Yeah.
That's why that's why I've been quiet, because I don't know what to say.
Yeah, but
Let's
basically, let me tell you what I've got on, yeah, because you got videos on Link Up TV.
I've got one video on Link Up TV.
Basically, what the issue is, the real issue is that you are entitled to royalties.
Yeah, but I already know this. I know
They've
this.
sold your royalties.
But you see a
to
person
a
like
company.
me trying to come up. You use these platforms to get exposure.
Mm.
So you think about, cool.
Not for the money.
These men are eating off of my
It's-
thing. I know views wise or whatever else comes after that, they're eating off of it.
Mm.
But as a coming up artist, I'm using them to get exposure.
So that
Once
more
you've
people,
got exposure, and a lot of smart artists do this, they start on the Link Up and grind dailies. Once they've got the reception, they bang it on their own channel now. and start getting their shit.
You'll have your main portfolio on your channel, but obviously you have your bangers out there on every other channel to draw them back to
the
you.
same videos you put on Link Up on TV, them Grind Daily, and if you're smart, you also upload it to your channel. That might not get the views, but when they've uploaded it, you know what I mean? That's circulating. Then your thing will come up, and then this is a different page kind of thing. So as an artist that's got like the reaction that they wanted, you should start crossing over to your own channel and receiving all your ads. That's the smartest thing to do, I would say.
Yeah, I think it just depends on the individual.
That's
really.
it.
Like,
If you're still going to be banging them 10 years into your career and you've put out bare songs with them, you should already know what you're doing. They're eating off of you. When Grind Daily's getting 1 million views, do you think you're seeing a penny? Well, you get a little plaque. You know what I mean? They're putting not even half of your money into that plaque that they've earned off the video and trying to give you the plaque.
Well,
they're eating off of that.
I think in legal, what Mike's saying, legally, yeah, they should be sharing the royalties.
Well, legally, everybody should read the smoke thing and it might be in there.
Legally.
Yeah, but that's the thing that we spoke about last time.
Not everybody's up to, you know what I'm saying? The best musicians probably can't even read and rap one.
The
They can
T's
make
and
music.
C's
That's why you got a
were
team.
different back then.
It becomes a business, bro, and the art's gone out the window. It's hard,
But
isn't
your
it?
Stormzy's, your Dave's, your Central C's, and they started off on these platforms. Once they've started booming, they're uploading on their channel.
So basically,
they might put one or two back on there.
Basically,
but
your
they might
point.
cut a deal by then. Do you know what I mean? By the time they're established,
there are artists that make deals when they upload. Their names will be in there. Yeah, but there are other artists that don't make deals, and their royalties are sold to another
they got
company.
no music business.
Yeah, so that's basically Mike's beef. Yeah,
He should have studied his music, or his team should have studied.
Yeah, but he's also saying that he's done this to too many people. It's abuse of. It's abuse of
so it's wider.
Yeah, it's abuse. He's
But if you
abusing
could take the piss
culture.
out of people without them knowing, and you're eating from it, people would do it regardless.
Yeah.
They might have a formula. They monopolise the thing, and they ran with it. Whoever comes to us, isn't it? If you don't want to read the smoke thing or know what, you're losing out on this because we're taking all your views, your downloads, your streams. You know what I mean? But even that, man would just upload it on Link Up TV and not stream it on iTunes and Spotify. That's where you get your peas back. They're suspecting a video of what, because it's got 1 million views, I should get paid. No, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not your channel.
Yeah, but it might be the fact that he's come into this knowledge and information of the fact that the copyright, that was his thing, the copyright's been sold. So he can't access that. He can't get paid what he should be paid.
Should be getting paid.
Yeah, and the fact is, he has a right to it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
They have a right to it.
It's
Whether they, some people might not mind to disregard, but some people, want everything that's theirs.
Yeah, some artists, they're just content with the exposure, and that's fine, if that's what you want. But if you then find out later, however many years down the line, that you're entitled to be having a share of money from that, are you not going to go for it?
Could try, innit? But these men already done what they had to do way back to pattern up their thing.
Yeah. So let's get on to the main topic of today,
Yeah.
Mr. Tim Westwood.
Timothy, you naughty boy! Naughty, cuz.
Hey, what's going on though, man?
It's a very sad situation.
What do we know?
What we know is that 17 black women have made allegations of Tim Westwood sexually abusing / assaulting
/
harassing
They've all been under 18.
Non-consenting, all under 18.
They've all been under 18, and 2 of them was 14.
Yeah.
Dun dun dun!
Westwood is done at it. Yeah. Like, all I want to say is when I first heard that Westwood accused of a 14-year-old, I went, no, it broke my heart. Yeah, because I remember Westwood's studio in Feltham, where a lot of rappers that you know started rapping there. They started rapping there in a juvie. with guidance from Westwood, just like getting your name on the list to get in this place. Westwood, that he's got man them banging their doors every week, every Friday. Yo, bang the door. Like he's felt up and down the country. Westwood.
In the world.
Yeah, and in the world. But for this street thing, he's really in the the street niggas feel him. They really do feel him, yeah. And it's heartbreaking, especially how nobody wants to talk about it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's pictured with him.
Even you.
Even you.
Shout out Westwood, baby. Yeah.
And but the thing is, yeah, you don't have to. You can't be wrong and strong. You know what I'm saying? He's a nonce. That's it. He's a nonce.
The worst thing is
That's it,
when that first documentary came out, I wasn't surprised.
Why?
I wasn't surprised because these little rumours and whispers have been circulating for years.
Yeah, I heard something. I heard something came out on Twitter at first.
Yeah, under the hashtag #MeToo movement.
Oh, people started throwing in Westwood's name. Okay.
And in hindsight, I didn't realise back then. But I always thought there's some reason why his street team, the Westwood street team, was basically full of black girls. There was no white girls, no Chinese girls, nothing.
Mm.
And I well wanted to be a part of that street team, but I always got denied.
Because you weren't black,
Because I weren't
baby.
black.
Yeah, I've heard stories of them telling girls, I pay for your weed, baby.
Come
to the hotel, baby,
Come see the
after
big
party.
dog.
You know what I'm saying? I've seen it. Couple clubs, couple events, couple festivals. I've seen Westwood. His guy in a van took all of the young black, not young, they're like my age, but to him, young. You know what I'm saying? His granddaddy age.
He's hitting 70.
His granddaddy age.
He took a 17-year-old home on his 55th birthday.
So I'm saying granddaddy age, you get it? But he would go around the clubs for uni events, under 18 events, just DJ, Tim Westwood parties.
He drew the 14.
And
He drew the 14-year-old at one of these underage events, yeah. And like this event, they didn't even sell alcohol, bro. Like,
they said they're selling pop.
Yeah, they were selling pop.
She was expecting to go back and have a juice.
Yeah. I took that 14-year-old.
Abuse of power,
Abuse of power.
Abuse of power. That's crazy. Like, what's he even on?
I don't know. I just think.
Hey, you know what though? For all the man that out there, I feel you. We love Westwood, just like we love Michael Jackson. Yeah. But when you gotta go,
bongans, cuz.
Yeah. When the
cash go low, you gotta go.
If you can't pay people to keep your secrets, bro, it's out here.
Yeah, you're done out.
You're done out here, man. Don't make them mistakes. Like, seriously, Westwood's finished. Don't bang Westwood no more.
Charlie Slough is there.
Slapping
the AUs together.
I know. Charlie Slough is cracking up right now.
He's loving it.
Them two got beef, innit?
Yeah, it's it, bro.
But it's so, like, I think why other people, not us obviously, but people are finding it hard to talk about is because he was such a powerful, influential.
Yeah, he's a legend. It's hard for me because I actually admire him at the same time as 100%. I despise.
Getting on Westwood, Tim, what's it, Crib Sessions at the rapper was like, I've made it.
Yeah. So now, all these people that thought that, they're now saying, "Rah, I was in a room with a nonce." They're in denial. They're still trying to big it up because that's one of their high points.
Yeah. 100%.
But now it's all going to be taken away. Like, yeah, you man was all in a nonce room. Like, do you know anything? Was you complicit? Because it's not good, man. He's trying it on the man them's little sisters, isn't it? So the man them can't back him. That's what I'm saying, isn't it? So anybody.
Wasn't that one of the reasons why he got shot?
I don't know why he got shot. They didn't say.
What I heard.
In the documentary, they didn't actually say a reason. They just said that he got shot.
No, they didn't say in the documentary, but from what I have heard.
What? So because it was someone's little sister.
Someone's little sister. That's why he got shot.
Swear down. Yeah, why would someone want to done Westwood?
I swear it was like someone from Northwest.
Is it?
I think.
It's mad.
But
I didn't even know he got shot until I saw that documentary. I was like, Westwood got shot.
I remember it happening years ago. I remember seeing it like, I swear it was like in the sun or something.
Yeah, my man's seedy, man.
Oh.
Nasty.
And he takes when he takes pictures with girls, he touches. They all had that to say.
Yeah.
He straight away will touch their bums or say, "Let me grab
Rubbing
some.
their shoulders.
Let me grab some ass." He'll grab some ass.
How is he allowed to get away with shouting certain things in under 18 raves, like your pum pum tight and all this stuff? Like, how are you shouting that out at under 18s?
I don't have a clue.
Because he always does it, so it's like part of his acts. People look at it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's even things in there I seen in the documentary where he would tell his security or one of his team to go chat to that thing, tell her wait for me after the club.
Yeah, I remember that.
Would wait around, thinking, "Oh, Westwood wants to talk to me."
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, baby, I got a hotel room. Come to the hotel." You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's an underage thing. It's an underage thing, and he's all 50s and 60s and that. He's crazy.
Do you think all of these allegations are real?
Oh,
I don't know if they're all real. Some, you know what though? Some of the girls talking, it's kind of like, because I think the age of consent is 16, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's not illegal, yeah. But we all know that the 18's the thing. We all know that, innit? Yeah. You're right off, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're the Cat D. Yeah. No one's gonna buy that. I'm saying no one wants to fuck with that. Yeah. What? But the ones that are 14, they're the ones that most important ones. But some of these girls, that their stories were a bit flaky. They were saying things that was a bit irrelevant, and just looking at it from a legal point of view, because that's how I look at when I hear cases. I just want to hear the points that you can take to court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like hearsay and she said and he felt like this and all of that's irrelevant.
It's not facts.
Yeah, let's just talk about what happened and what's illegal and what's not illegal. Because saying about their feelings and how that's all sentimental and that, yeah. But my man should be locked up. So I don't really wish prison on people, but them people they have to be locked up because they won't stop. You know what I'm saying? If that's their thing, that's what they're on. He's been like that. He's still 70 now. Who's to say he's going to stop?
He ain't stopping.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, but you've got to remember, back then, obviously these allegations are from how many years ago? Like, these things happened years ago.
Yeah.
When he was popping. He's been taken off, what is it? Whatever show he was on?
See, he's 70 now. He was taken off.
So wherever he goes, he's not
He's
seen
on Capital at the moment. Is he
No, he's gone.
He's gone now, yeah?
He's gone.
Yeah, so he was on BBC for 19 years before they didn't say why they sacked him, innit? I think there was a dispute, something to do with... I think he left because of Charlie Sloth. That's what happened.
Yeah, that issue.
Yeah.
He lost his show, Charlie Sloth took over, basically.
Yeah. I think they gave him another show, but he lost his
Charlie
show.
Sloth got the prime time.
Yeah, so my man said, "What, are you mad? I'm gone out of here."
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I used to rate Westwood, man.
Yeah.
Why did he have to do that for? Like, he could have had any girl, man.
And this is the problem with these men. They get money and want to abuse the younger kids with it. Manipulate them.
They want to feel strong, innit?
Yeah, bro, I'll send you a cab. I'll pay for your weed. You know what I'm saying? Come to my hotel. I'll buy you drinks.
These girls, he's not even showing out like that. He's taking them to some dingy little flat with red lights.
Yeah, he don't take them out.
With no chair.
Because they're young. With a big woman now, you got to do your thing.
Yeah, he takes them straight to the yard. He'll maybe pour a drink and just take their clothes off. That's how all their descriptions are quite similar.
He never take their clothes off. He would take his clothes off.
Yeah.
They turn around like,
what's going on?
What you doing, cuz? I thought he was coming there for tea and biscuits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but at the same time, why are you going with a strange man to their yard and all of that, man?
But
you know.
But you've got to understand that there are girls, like, just as much as I wanted to be on fucking Westwood Street team.
We're saying you would have gone to his yard.
Probably.
Have you said, yeah, come, let's go?
No, not to his yard. If he's saying, oh yeah, like, I don't know, show you the ways in the music industry, baby, da da da, like, I'd be like, alright, cool. I'm here for it. This is fucking Tim Westwood.
Yeah, true. Say, what? Tim Westwood's bringing me to his yard?
Like,
I'm in there.
I think people think
now we're
that
friends.
Girls can move a certain way. Girls can move a certain way. So there would have been girls in those raves thinking, I'm going to get in there with Tim Westwood. But when it gets to the actual reality of the situation and you're turning around and Tim Westwood's naked and you don't like it, then what? Because you've gone out.
The way they was describing his body as well is making comical.
I know, it's disgusting.
I know.
Actually.
It was actually comical. And it was funny how so many of them were saying the same things. Like, not every single one of them, but it was like I was hearing it again from a different girl. Yeah, the state of his body. It's the first time I seen a white man naked.
Yeah.
Have you seen the state of her body?
Anyway.
Jolly.
Yeah. Fuck Westwood, man. But I just wanted to put that out there for the people, man. Just like...
You ruined it, cuz. Ruined it.
Yeah, I still feel very torn because I loved him so much. I loved listening to his shows. I loved listening to his mixes.
He was a bad
His
boy
interviews,
DJ.
the crib sessions, like...
He put people
He
on.
put people on and he did, he did a lot.
Yeah.
For rap, hip-hop, grind.
He's done
Like, he did a lot.
globally. And for the UK especially. He's done a lot for the man them. He's done a lot for the ting. But if the man them knew that he was trying to fuck his little sister, they wouldn't allow that.
They would have enabled it.
Yeah, so
Some would have.
So people wake up. People wake up and start exposing this guy for what he is. Yeah. Because no nonsense is allowed, man.
Timmy Savile, for fuck's sake.
Isn't it? Why is it always these,
Timmy Savile.
why is it always these big
So
ass
they're calling him
people?
on Twitter.
Swear down.
What's wrong with people nowadays, man? I keep hearing all these fucking nonsense stories, but
Yeah. Coming all from the BBC. All these people that are employed by the BBC.
it's nuts though. Because see how he's 70 now, and he was doing this when he was like 55. He done like the girl that he done on his 55th birthday would be 32, the same age as us. So her thinking back, like, yeah, that was Tim Westwood and stuff like that. Yeah. But then remembering how old she was.
Yeah.
And then going, you know what? That's not right.
No. But there was one girl on there, the girl that chose to not remain anonymous. She showed herself.
Yeah,
She
was that
started
one
saying
girl, yeah.
That
yeah.
you know she had a daughter. So when she's thinking about back to those kind of situations, she's like, oh, fuck that, I'm not having that for my daughter. So then she's realising, no, like, that wasn't okay.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
It wasn't, man. What do you think about that girl? Do you think she got paid?
They all did.
Yeah.
They all got paid.
That's called
They must
selling
have,
your story,
because
They're anonymous.
bro. Yeah,
yeah,
to
but they're
us.
still
So what? I can go and sell a story anonymously as well.
yeah, you
As
could.
long as you got proof behind it.
How? What proof? Why are they gonna? What value can you put on a story that nobody? That's
Yeah,
why
but-
people have to stand up in court
Yeah,
to give
this is what
evidence.
I'm saying. You don't
I'm
know,
saying
they might have
it's
even
not evidence if you're saying it from behind
They
the
might have
curtain.
put it out there, you know, or they'd been looking through some records of people that had reported these kind of things, then have to re-interview them and see if their stories match up. Like you're saying, like the descriptions of his body, the descriptions of his flat.
There's movements
So,
and that.
yeah, his
Like-
movements. And then you can choose to remain anonymous and you're still getting paid because you've corroborated
Yeah,
that.
selling your story, bro.
Mm.
Big
The
BBC.
descriptions of his flat and that, they was all saying, yeah, there's records everywhere.
It sounds disgusting.
Mm.
Nasty. Nasty boy.
No, man, Westwood was a goat. Nah, he's done that here. I remember him at the last, was it the last or the first GRM Awards?
The rated awards.
Was that the first and last? Did they do it again?
Yeah, they've
Yeah,
done it.
they've been doing it.
They still do it.
I think that was the one when Youngspray got stabbed.
Yeah.
It was on Essex Road. And Westwood, I think Charlie Sloth went up, made a speech and that saying he was the best and that. And then Westwood's come up, grabbed an award and that and said, just started reading off numbers and saying that
Okay.
Pete niggas are getting it twisted in there. I'm the best. This many years deep, this many people, this many
I
numbers.
remember that.
And the
You
whole
can't deny
crowd,
them stats.
the whole crowd was like bigging up Westwood.
But you can't deny Westwood's like is what do you call it?
Stature.
His stature,
Yeah,
his life,
his career,
his
innit?
career scale. Like my man's been with niggas that are dead now from a long time that we look up to.
Mm.
Your Biggies, your Tupacs, your Snoop Dogs.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like he's been around with your 50 Cents, like all of these
Yeah.
man, and they was showing the utmost love
Mm.
because he's Westwood.
Mm.
Do you get it?
But would they now know that? With,
Yeah, that
with 50 foot.
Timothy, man, fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Timmy.
Would 50? Would this be 50? Could you see this happening to 50 Cent?
No.
Could you see this?
No.
No, but there are things that were really quite
Does Westwood have children?
Westwood. This is the thing. I've not seen nothing about him ever having children, ever having a wife, ever having a long-term partner. There was only one interview that wasn't actually with him. It was on Never Mind the Buzzcocks.
Mm-hmm.
And Amy Winehouse made a joke. And she said basically someone had told her that when he's getting ready to go home, when he's 5 minutes away, he rings his wife and says, make sure you put the music on, I'm coming home. So when he walks through the door, it goes boom, and he goes, big dog in the house. Like, and I've been trying to find it everywhere, and I can't find it because I wanted you to put it in here. But that is the only reference I've ever heard of him having a wife or a partner. That's it.
So there isn't one?
No, never.
No, man. He might keep
Don't
his
you
shit
think that's
private.
sus?
Well, the fact that he ain't got no kids as well, that means that his compassion to children is like not going to be the
It's
same.
not there.
It's clearly not there anyway. It doesn't mean that it's not going to be there, but he's an old man. He should be a great granddad by now. Why not?
He might just have had his whole family life very well hidden, but I really don't think that's true.
No, I don't think so either. Because Westwood should have had a DJ son come out by now and a rapper, and they're saying that man, that there should be a boxer.
My daddy's Tim Westwood,
Yeah,
baby.
you know what I'm saying. We could have had a legacy of
Little
people.
dog.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
But then again, Michael Jackson had children, or did he?
Yeah, well,
Or did he? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so let me say.
to the world and to the people that believed in it.
Hey Westwood, how do you feel that you're in a category with Michael Jackson?
Innit? Because
And
you better
Jimmy
reply to
Savile.
this, because I got a picture of you, cuz. Yeah? You might see it again now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you need to comment, cuz. Say your piece.
Real talk.
Yeah,
And
He's
see,
not made any statement.
see on his page, it's all edited. Like on his Instagram, you can't comment, you can't reply to other people's comments.
Yeah.
He leaves up comments that are positive. I think one of the comments on the last post was like, people be manipulated by media. That's what the media is for and stuff like that. But when 10 plus women are coming forward to say something,
Nearly 20.
nearly 20, you need to listen to them.
Yeah.
You need to, even if it's like 2, I think.
No, but you see,
Even if
the
it's
thing
like
is, there is
2,
a lot of
it's,
things
I'm
out there for
sold.
actors.
Like, why would 2 people say
There
that about
are a
you?
lot of
Yeah.
And they don't know
actors.
each other.
Yeah,
There are a lot of actors.
there's always going to be a lot of fabrication
Yeah.
within the media as well.
Yeah, like when I was somewhere where my slogan was "Don't let the media fool you." Yeah, and the media can fool you.
So do you think that some of these women are researching Westwood's work history
They could be,
and then saying that they was there?
Or they've got
But they
stories
wasn't
that
there.
they've heard and not actually accepted them. Gone to an actor, so I want you to react this. This is what the person told us. I want you to react this. Hence why their identity hidden.
Yeah, but we just don't know the levels of very.
You see, like
How
R. Kelly's
true-
team,
how true are these
not-
stories?
They weren't all hidden.
You don't know how they've been verified.
There's gonna be. They're waiting for their Netflix deal, innit? Then they'll come out when they're getting paid.
Surviving Tim Westwood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mad, but no more. Was it Friday nights with Westwood?
Fuck Westwood, man. He was the banging DJ though, you know. He'll bring us the new American shit. You know, he'll drop everybody's things early. You know, like the big people.
But again, he was for the black people. You wouldn't hear him banging these pop white music.
He'll drop the UK man,
You know
them,
what I mean?
the
But
fresh
it's all
stuff.
the black guys.
You
Yeah.
know what I noticed as well? Like literally.
It's a guy told the black females, boys.
Do you think that he's got a thing with black people? Like, you know?
100%.
Since the first part of that documentary came out, I looked back on his Instagram and did a bit of research, and he had been putting out some of his most like iconic or legendary freestyles and crib sessions or whatever
with certain people.
with certain people.
It's like he's trying to remind them. Hey, remember I put you on, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, remember, look what I've done. Yeah, don't look at that, look at this.
Yeah.
It's right.
But one thing I noticed was how, like, basically there was one that was of Chipmunk, and I thought, okay, we haven't really put anyone else around that up. It went straight to like Snoop Dogg after that. Then it went to D12.
He's just picking the best.
And it's, yeah.
He's picking the best. But
But the comments have been like.
The comments are
disabled
edited,
and-
man. The comments is that he might as well have done the comments
Yeah.
himself. That he's capping them at like 28 or something like that,
I was looking.
and deleting all the stuff that he done. And you can't even reply to people's comments.
No.
You can't do anything. So it's like, all I can do is like on his page. That's all you can do is like and follow. You can't say anything. It's
Like,
just
people
I
probably
don't
get
follow him,
trolled for
but
this,
ban him.
Yeah.
and there's no one, not one comment that says #nonce.
nothing because he's controlling it. He's controlling his thing. Maybe it helps him to live in his bubble. He doesn't want to hear it, innit? But maybe we can get everybody to hashtag.
Nonce.
#nonce.
Tim Westwood the nonce.
Yeah, maybe everybody who watches
Or
this,
Timothy the
tag
nonce.
Tim Westwood on your Instagram and tell him that he's a nonce and he needs to get off the streets. Right?
He needs to stay away from
If you want to
14-year-olds.
go to jail, go Australia with there. Dip. Nah, don't dip. Fuck that. Because you got to do something mad over there.
Yeah. Trust me, he'll be living in the outback and ordering women.
What do
I'm
you
saying.
think? What do you think he should face now?
First things first, yeah. I want to see all the people that he's saying he's put on and all these people that got loyalty. I want to see them speak up. If I was
Yeah.
Chipmunk, I would be saying, take that picture down, bro. Me and you's finished. If I knew that you was
But
on all
even
that,
that, he brought in them and that young
yeah,
youths.
but
Yeah.
still, if they knew, would have been rolling with him?
100% not. But again, to them, this is big Tim
Yeah, but that's
Westwood.
big.
Yeah, I
that's
know,
what I'm saying.
but the
It's
thing is,
different.
they've been deceived as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they can't turn around and say, "No, but my man bust me." But if you knew that, you wouldn't have let him bust you. If he wants to be bust by a nonce,
He wouldn't have had that power to be that figure, right?
yeah. So anybody that who doesn't, who's not actively trying to get their shit taken off of his page and that, yeah, they're complicit as well. They're basically condoning it. They're saying this, yeah, I know you done all that, but it didn't do it to me though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't my sister.
But imagine it was.
No, you can't hang with people like that. If you hang with people like that, if they're condoning it, that means they've got more people in their circle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would want to not be on Tim Westwood's page. I'd be like, because I believed the documentaries. I believe there's something in it. I can't tell you that there's nothing. It's all crap. There's too many girls.
Yeah.
There's too many girls. No way. And they're all this funny age. Imagine all the interviews they did and they was over 18. There's probably more people coming with funny stories saying, yeah, he done this to me, yeah, and but I was 18. Yeah? But yeah, we can't talk about that. That's all consensual.
Yeah. But it's still sexual misconduct.
Yeah.
Consensual. You need to put on that
Yeah.
clip. Yeah, get that clip.
That's it, on fucking Boosie, innit?
Yeah.
He's funny, man. Yeah. But see Boosie, I don't know if he's backing R. Kelly or not, fam. I
He's
don't.
not backing on Kelly. He's basically saying if he's banging the mum and the daughter, the mother needs banging the daughter.
Yeah. He's basically saying they was banging together.
Yeah.
But at the same time, bro, that might not be true.
No, of course not.
That might not be
But
true.
it's
She might be
Boosie.
waiting for the mumsy to
But
go
it's
out.
Boosie,
You
busted
know what I'm saying? But then again, no, yeah.
Yeah, but these stories come from real places.
Mm.
You know that?
Boosie was saying, yeah, that if R. Kelly was fucking, if R. Kelly was fucking Aaliyah and her mum, then he was fucking all them little ratchets moms and popping them off.
Well, yeah.
He's basically saying he must have been fucking all these parents that was dropping their kids off. He must have had a relationship with them as well.
Yeah.
Like they probably was all into this these weird circles of people that are in these sexual circles doing this demonic shit, getting their daughters pissed on and that. For enough money, but when your money run low, you gotta go.
Your money low, you gotta go. Yeah. The game is mad, you know. Man get famous and just abuse it.
No, but man. Them people are abusers anyway. They're into that. It can't be. People
But
think.
have they been like that their whole life?
Pe-
Or do they get to that certain point? When
Yeah,
they
of
meet
course
these
they've been like
people?
that. No, don't
like
do
that.
that Illuminati thing now,
I'm
man.
not saying Illuminati.
That's what people say. They say, yeah, you get up there and the Illuminati come to
Not
you and
necessarily
you have to start
Illuminati,
sacrificing
but
children.
You
and
meet people that move weird or in these ways. It could be Illuminati, it could be not. But these people that have weird like fetishes and enjoy ritualistic abuse and things like that. You meet them people and they're telling you do this and you'll have that, or you'll enjoy this. You
sell your soul.
Basically, but
nah, man, no one's gonna make you raise a boner for a 14-year-old. No one can do that. That's his thing. That's what he's on. He's probably liked little girls since he was a little kid, and he's not got over it.
Yeah.
I'm saying he ain't grown up in his head. Definitely something wrong with him.
Yeah.
How can you be 55 and moving? He's 70 now. Imagine what he's all been up to. These people that's been telling their story, they're telling stories from 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Imagine what's been going on since then.
When he was telling young girls
Or
he's
before
in his
that.
20s. Like he's
Yeah.
in his 40s.
He was lying about his age and that. He's in his 40s. Telling 17-year-olds that he's in his 20s. Tim, hey.
Boy,
Nah,
yeah,
fuck
mate.
that, man. Hey, the man them have to speak up, man. Seriously.
I want to see people speak up.
The people that he thinks that he's standing on top of, that are putting him on this pedestal, need to drag him down. Yeah,
Do you know what's going to be funny? When Wiley comes out and says something.
I'm surprised that he hasn't.
Wiley, I'm waiting for your thing, cuz.
See Wiley though,
Big
he's hard.
jokes.
See Wiley, he's hard to get hold of what he says because he's on so many different pages.
Yeah,
And,
because you always get locked off, but when he comes in,
but
he comes in.
Realness.
yeah. Wiley's got daughters as well, man, and he knows Westwood as well, innit?
He
So
bought him bare, man.
yeah, man. So there's gonna be a lot to say. Hopefully people get to speaking about it, man. The podcast, hopefully we're one of the first people, because the second documentary has just come out, and we'll get to see what other people's opinions on. If
Yeah,
you guys,
you don't know where the documentary's at, BBC iPlayer. Wow, go check that shit.
yeah, watch the two
Comment
documentaries.
below
Yeah.
what you think. You get me? And send it to your friends. Say Timmy the Nonce hashtag.
Mm.
You get it?
Yeah, people. This is the Wise Monkeys podcast.
If you don't know.
Get to know.
Bow.